everybody, I'm Vicky, creator of If the Stitch Fits, Wear It. And today's project, we're going to be making headbands. So for these headbands, for this particular project, you will need 2 rectangles 7 by 20 inches, 1 rectangle 7 by 3 inches, and 1 piece of elastic 4 inches long. That's the first headband. For the second headband, you'll need 1 rectangle 24 by 8 inches long. The first headband that we're making is going to be a really cute little headband with the elastic that you needed, that's 4 inches long, and it's incredibly easy and very cute when you're all done. So we're going to take both of our, well actually all 3 of our fabric pieces, and we're going to fold them the long side, right sides together, all 3 of them. And then we're going to sew down the open side with about a 1/2 inch seam allowance on each piece separately. 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, so now all 3 of our pieces are stitched down. So now what you want to do is go ahead and turn each of those right side out. Now that your fabric pieces are turned right side out, just take a safety pin, attach it to your elastic, and insert it into the smaller rectangle. So now that you have your elastic inserted into your smallest rectangle, what you want to do is go ahead and secure the ends of it. So I'm just going to pin the end of the fabric here, and then finish working my elastic through the other end. And what I want to do now is to go ahead and stitch down both ends where the elastic is coming out at, and just stitch down both of these ends and then adjust the gathers on the elastic. So I've gone ahead and I stitched down the elastic to the edge of my fabric, and I'm just gonna adjust the gathers on here so that they're nice and spaced but neatly apart. Okay, so your next step is now to take your bigger rectangles, and you can iron these because it'll help it to look really nice. And after you've ironed it, take your 1 rectangle and set it down and set it the other rectangle over the other rectangle, and fold the 2 pieces, just matching up your edges. And this is where it helps to iron it, because then you'll have nice straight edges. And go ahead and just straighten them out. And now if you want to, you can also stitch down the edges here if you want. It's optional. Actually, I think I will go ahead and stitch down my edges. I went ahead and I stitched down my edges, and now what you want to do is take the fabric that you inserted the elastic into and take the edge of your headband and fold down, matching your edges together, just like that, and fold your fabric over the edges, and then you're going to stitch right on that edge with about a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and you're going to do that on both sides. So you're going to fold down this side the same way you did this side. Alright, so now you have your elastic stitched into the rest of the headband. Now the next step is to fold them out so that you give that nice neat look and your stitches are not showing. And then you have this cute little headband. And now your headband is all done and ready to go out. I just love these. The second headband that we're working on is even easier than the first headband that we did. So take your other triangle, which is actually it's 24 by 8 inches. I think I said 20 by 8, but it's 24 by 8 inches. So now take that rectangle and fold it right sides together and stitch down this open side with about 1/2 inch seam allowance. And now that your open side is stitched down, now turn your fabric right side out. Okay, now you have your fabric right side out. So what you want to do is take both ends of your fabric and kind of line them up. So take your where your seam is and line those up for now. So you're going to take that seam line and match it. And now what you want to do is take your fabric and shift it to the other side of the seam line. See what I did there? So it was lined up, and now I'm going to take it and shift it to one side of the seam line, and then I'm going to wrap this side around the bottom and this side around the top, and then I'm going to stitch right across here just on the edge of my fabric. Alright, so I've stitched down at the edge of my fabric, so now you're just going to fold it out, and now you have that nice cute little knot at the front, and you're all set to wear it. Alright, so now your headbands are all done, and you've got that cute little intersection at the top. And if you liked the class, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and look for notifications to the next class. Thanks for coming. See you guys.